Hey guys, this is John Kala from Kuhol Garage. I just trying to recover from my lack of sleep, but I'm doing this video because, well, this is a free day for us. And we have been working on this car on the background. It is a Kia Pride of my friend, our client, who have asked us to do an engine swap of his choosing for this car. And so what he did, just to refresh your memory, he has acquired two cars. So this is his original Kia Pride, and he has acquired another car, which is a Kia Avelia. We are in the process of transferring various parts from the Avelia to the Kia Pride, namely the under chassis, the engine, and other sundry bits to improve the Kia Pride. So yeah, let's take a look at the Kia Pride at my back. And so this is the engine that we have swapped into this Kia Pride. So this is a B5 1.5 liter Mazda derived engine. It came from the Kia Avelia. It is fuel injected. It's the twin cam engine. I don't really know much about these engines. There is actually an expert of this platform here in the Philippines. His name is Kia Doc. He's an expert Kia mechanic. I didn't ask him anything about this swap. We just kind of did it anyway with whatever little rudimentary knowledge that we have on engine swaps, which, to be honest, we have more than our fair share of experiences if you look at our YouTube channel. But I really don't know much about these engines. I don't know about its potential. I don't even know where to get parts for these engines. But this is what the customer wanted for his Kia Pride, and so we installed it on the car. It is a very, very snug fit, but it fits basically here. I'm very surprised that the Kia Pride only has 3 engine supports at the back, at the front of the transmission, and on the side, on the timing belt side. In order to swap this engine effectively, we had to use the cross member from the Avelia, engine supports from the Avelia for the transmission side. We had to make our own engine support for the timing belt side. That's right here. But aside from that one, the engine fits very snugly. There's still lots more we got to do with this engine before we get it running. We have to change the timing belts, SOP, but it's better to be safe than sorry. We definitely have to do something with the transmission. We were told that we need to change the shifter forks of this transmission, so I don't exactly know, but we will have to bring down the engine again to inspect all the bits and bobs that make up this powertrain. Okay, but what we're doing now is we're just mocking up everything. We still have to finish the front suspension parts, but we have most of it in already. If you notice, the car is running a Toyota Vios wheel already. So this is, if you know anything about Kia Prides, they run a 4x114 bolt pattern. The Kia Velia runs a 4x100 bolt pattern, and these Toyota Vios wheels fit very well. And we paired it up with some Sumax Max Drifting Z1 tires that kind of look reminiscent of some Advaniovas. This is a rare design already for Sumax. This is already superseded, but at least the owner of this Pride will be enjoying this pretty decent looking and decent performing tire. Once we finish mocking up, and then we're gonna remove the engine, we're going to be installing these Subaru seats into inside of this car. So lots more to do, and especially we gotta get it running. I am experiencing a lack of manpower. We need 1 or 2 more guys here to really get all the projects here at the shop done in a very quick manner. This actually took us 3 days to figure out. It's very slow. It took a day to remove the engine and 2 days to put back this engine in. It's not as simple as other YouTube channels would make you want to believe, but things are getting there slowly but surely, especially with the Pride. I appreciate the patience of this customer, this friend of mine. and I hope that we could get this already moving faster. And we're really looking forward to seeing how this car performs. Yeah, I know my friend wants to try this out on the circuit on a track day or some similar activity. So hopefully this car performs to his satisfaction. Updates on Project Corolla Longnose. We have been working on this car slowly. Started to just paint over the welded section so that the rust doesn't continue to form. Not really much after the previous videos, but we're just doing some corrective work. Okay, you notice that there's no front end. We have returned the front end to the other Corolla. So this car, we should get a different front end as soon as I could afford it. Planning to put in the 4G63 engine in it already with the transmission, but again, it requires I need more people to help us out here to get this car fit and fighting and operational. Okay, you could see this part over here to continue the arc of the wheel well, the arch. Okay, we added this piece, closed it up here. Hopefully when this is grinded and painted and everything, this will, or in Tagalog, lalagyan ng masilya, or we're gonna put some body filler. All these will aim to make everything look spick and span. But for now, we're just trying to assemble everything slowly. Obviously, we kind of need to lower the car, but before we could lower the car, we kind of have to put the engine. So we could try to put a lot of weight in the car so that we could finalize the ride height. But definitely, you could see that there's a massive wheel well gap. We'll also be replacing the tires. Make the tires a bit thicker because we plan to run 18s on this car. However, we don't have the appropriate wheels, but we could approximate the size of the tires that we already have if we're just going to replace it with some thicker tires in 17-inch diameter, which we also have. The tires that are in here now are 205/45, so we are planning to put 215/55s just to situate the car the way we want it and to account for the 18-inchers that we want to put. So for now, this is going to be the ride height, but we're definitely planning to lower it. So don't worry, I know it's a bit too tall. By lowering the car, it would really improve the stance of the car. So we'll be making some custom coilovers for this chassis. So these are further lineup of cars that we kind of still have to work on. We have Project Coupe all-wheel drive here in the foreground. In the background is our Corolla Rally car with the 1NZ turbo engine. And in the middle is our Elantra Wagon. We'll be putting a new engine on the middle car. Just wait, I'll show it to you. It's over there. We're still looking for inner CV joints for an Evo 456 so that we can get Project Coupe all-wheel drive running again. We had new axles made, but the machine shop lost the inner CV joints. It's not that easy to find inner CV joints for an Evo 456 apparently. So what I have to do is to go to like a place like Banawe or Evangelista to try to source probably an entire axle just so that we could get the CV joints. So that was a fail. This car should have been done already except for that snafu on the part. I don't have the time and I have limited funds to try to source the part. But I've already found it at an exorbitant price. Corolla, the sad part is we were supposed to go racing for the 1NZ Cup, but the day before the event, the car lightly caught on fire and I got stranded, not really in the middle of the road, but in a busy major road near my area. The car almost got towed. I almost had all the snafus, but we quickly recovered it with the trailer. And so now it sits on the trailer. There was a minor wiring issue that was, I think, resolved already by my guys. I think what's pending there is They discovered that the engine support is broken, so we have to fix the engine support of that car also as well. We are allocating our resources, both time and funds, very judiciously, because in all aspects there is a lack of all these things. We want to get the Elantra Wagon running again because this car is in my name. It's a very tired chassis, but I want to get it running, but I don't want to get it running with this current configuration. We want to get it running with a different configuration. Let me tell you about it as I transition back inside.
This is the power plant we are going to swap into our Elantra wagon. It is a Mitsubishi 4D68T engine coming from a Lancer pizza body. The 4D68 is a diesel version of the world-renowned 4G63 engine and is normally found mounted transversely in vehicles such as the Chariot, RVR, and Galant. Unbeknownst to me, the 7th generation Lancer came in Japan fitted with the 4D68 engine. What makes this variant significant is that the engine is mounted on the passenger side with the transaxle on the driver's side. This is the exact same layout as found in our Elantra wagon, which should make the engine swap a little bit easier on our end. Why then do we wish to convert our car into diesel? The Elantra is not exactly a fuel-efficient car. Currently, with the 2-liter gasoline engine currently fitted, the car normally did 5 to 6 kilometers per liter in city driving. Perhaps doubling the fuel efficiency with the new diesel engine should be a walk in the park. The hope and prayer I have is that we will also be able to do the engine swap with minimal modification to the engine supports. Also, the seller did not provide axles with the engine. The hope is that we will be able to reuse the Elantra axles onto the Mitsubishi engine. Here's also hoping that we get the engine running with minimal fuss. There's a lot of hope with this engine swap. We're gonna find out for sure the difficulty once we get it swapped in. We are still down on time and manpower. I'm not exactly sure when we can start working on this. But if you are looking forward to seeing progress on this and other projects, this is my appeal to you. If you wish to support us directly and monetarily, we have a PayPal link. I am flashing it here. And the link is also in the description of this video and at the front page of our YouTube channel. You may also support us via the membership tab. We recommend supporting us on the lowest tier available, but greater support is very much appreciated. I would appreciate if you like this video. And if you aren't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe. It will help us more than you think. Anyway, guys, that's it for this update on the goings on at the garage of long-term car projects. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!